guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you all my 29 journals. I've done a journal collection video before, but that was over a year ago, and it's definitely my most watched video on my channel, but it's kind of messy, and also I've completed a few more journals in the past time, so I wanted to do an updated version. So if you've already seen that one, please stick around for this one because this one's going to be better. So I counted them and there are 29 journals, not counting the ones I'm working in right now. If you've seen my previous videos about all the journals I'm using at the moment, you know there are a lot. So if I do this collection video again in a year, then we're going to have much more to add to the list. So this time I organize them on like time periods. I think it's pretty accurate. So I'm going to start with the first one. It's always the easiest to remember because that's where your journey begins. So it's this folk little diary. It has a lock on it, which I never closed because ain't nobody got time for that shit, you know. I wrote in this every day, which I think is a big accomplishment for someone who just gets started. And also I was 11 years old when I wrote this. So it's pretty small, so it didn't take that long to finish. It took me a few months from March to July of 2012. I wrote with different type of pens on each page, and I just wrote about my life back then, which mostly contains about chilling with people and going to the library, because I used to chill in the library because I was a book reader. So that's the first one. So when I was finishing up that one, I remember thinking I need a new diary. So when I got to the store and I saw this one, I needed to have it. My mom was like, no, you're not going to buy that. And I was like, I need it. And then I got it. So this is a Monster High journal. I didn't have Monster High dolls or anything, or I didn't watch the show, but I do really like the aesthetic. I still do. Like the images, like really smooth, just really nice feeling journal. It also has a lock that I didn't use, and on the inside I got a sticker of Pick and Brush because I was the biggest Pick and Brush fan, and I still am, and I'm waiting for that reunion, you know. So I wrote this in 2012, from June 2012 until December 2012. So it took me a little longer, but it's also like bigger pages and more pages. So I did the same thing in here with the different color pens, and I wrote in it almost daily. I even brought it with me when I had sleepovers or when I went on vacation. I just wrote in it every night, so that's really cool. So the next one is from when my love for top models started to come up. Their diaries are truly amazing. They're so beautiful. Very good quality, and just they're stunning. I would definitely still buy them if I, you know, came across them because they're just really pretty. And I used this one from December of 2012 till June of 2013. Even the insides are just really cute in this journal, like the pattern and stuff. So I still wrote daily in here, but this one is a little bit bigger. I know I really like the size because I didn't have a lot to tell every day, so this was just perfect for everything that I had to say about my exciting life back then. So in the back I just glued down some pictures of old classmates because I went to high school after this, I think. Yeah, so this is like members of my old class. Like normal people will probably just put a school picture in there, but these are like pictures from like the Dutch Facebook that used to be there. It's no longer here. We miss you, Hives. So the next one is another beautiful top model one. I used to be in ballet class, so I was obsessed with this. So this is about my first year in high school. This one was from June to December of 2013. Again, wrote every day. Gets a little bit more juicy than the other one because this is high school. So here's where the drama starts, like really starts. So this is my last diary type one. After this I just changed the notebooks. Again, super pretty top model one. This one is from December of 2012. no. This one is from December 2013 till July of 2014. So again, love drama, very pretty diary, and has these cute butterflies. So that was that one. So from now on, the order is going to be a little bit vague because I did use multiple journals at the same time, because I didn't just do diary type things anymore. I started to do creative things, write lists, just mix it up a little. So the order's not going to be completely correct, but you get an idea. I'll just tell you when it's wrong. So I got this notebook. I think I got this from like a Christmas thingy, and I used this from 2014 to 2015. In here it's a little bit of everything. It's not completely full, but it's pretty full. So I brought this with me when I went on vacation, and just sometimes I wrote some things. And I also wrote down addresses I got from post crossing, because I didn't like to get my computer every time I wanted to look up the address. So I wrote down some addresses in here because I used to do post crossing. Tried poetry, list about things I like and don't like about myself. Don't make a pro and cons list about yourself, guys. That's not good. That's pretty positive for a 14-year-old. Moving on to the next one is my Sketchbook. I also showed this one in the ways to fill your journal or journal ideas videos. So, Kara. Here's just a bunch of junk, and yeah. Here's where I started to doing things and just be a little bit more creative. This is when I got into watching YouTube videos about journaling, and it was kind of the start of it all, because before that I just wrote about my day, and after this I started to be more creative. So it's a really fun one. I think I didn't write dates or anything, but maybe it took me a little bit longer than 1 year to finish. I don't know, it doesn't have any dates in it, but I think it went from 2015 till the end of 2015, I have no idea. I do want to say that this notebook is like amazing, because back then in the Netherlands it was a really big thing for everyone to start sketchbooking, and everyone bought the exact same journal, and that was this one. And it's beautiful, but it also is really good because it held up for all these years, even though it's super bulky. So I wish they still made journals like these. This is great. After that sketchbook, I wanted to start a new sketchbook, but this one ended up being kind of like a scrapbook basically. So I bought this scrapbook, which is kind of expensive, so I wanted to keep it neat and stuff. So I do really like the front. I put up these wooden letters saying sketchbook. Yep, and then from the M I did this Mardu, which I think is a really cute idea. So, and I painted them pink. So this is basically my whole year of 2016. It's just documentation of my entire year, month by month. So we start with January, and then we got an introduction page about me, which I think is really cute. So it's kind of like a dictionary page. It says my definition, picture of me. I don't look like myself in that picture. I look kind of emo, but that's kind of funny. Okay, so I wrote my name, and then I wrote words that start with that. So by M I did mysterious, A I did adventurous, R for romantic, L for loyal, O for original, and U for understanding. So and then I just wrote the definition of each word. I think this is really cute. Would I still use these words? I mean, I guess. Maybe not. So this is just funny. Like, we had this printer at school, and we just put our hands on it and printed our hands. It's like 5 cents. So in here, just main events that happened each month, wrote about them, stuck some pictures in there. Yeah, my beloved bunny died. So sad. A Big Ten Rush quote, we like that. So talking about some YouTuber I was in love with, and I met him. Yucks. This is really funny. This is a picture of me and my best friend Marloes, and I think it's really funny. This picture is of course really funny because we felt like this was the picture that described our relationship best, because I look like I'm going to kill someone and she looks like really happy, and that was kind of like our thing because I was like not having it in high school and she was always really just like happy, and we had a good balance in that. So I think we went to Starbucks and McDonald's. Yeah, that's what you do in high school, I guess. So here I stuck down all my birthday cards I got, which is fun. Like one of my friends had these cards that you can color in. It took a long time to color that, so I really appreciate it. So this is when I first dyed my hair, and I was obsessed with Alison De Laurentiis, so I showed her picture as a reference because I really wanted the same hairstyle because she was my queen. So I did the little thing, and like I didn't really like how my hair turned out. It wasn't Ellie blonde, but yeah, after that I got highlights and it was fixed. But yeah, by the way, Ellie was not my queen because I wanted to be a bitch. She was just iconic. Have you ever seen a 13-year-old girl being that stunning? I haven't. Some things about my, I probably shouldn't show the brochure, but this is me on my ballet performance. I was so proud. This was my first year on pointe shoes, so that was really special to me. It was really hard. Like my dance school, it was really like you have to have strong enough ankles before you can go on pointe shoes, and we couldn't do pointe shoe from the start because we had to get a license for it, so it took quite some while, and I was like 15 when I started, so I was like definitely strong enough, but it was so hard on me. Like I definitely underestimated it. Every class I had such bad cramps in my toes and it just hurt a lot, and it was really terrible because I wanted it so bad, but it just wasn't working for me. So when I did that show, of course I was really proud of myself because I just stuck to the pain. Yeah, and after that year after I stopped ballet, and then that year after that I started ballet again, and I thought I wasn't allowed to go on pointe shoes again, but I was. She was like, where are your pointe shoes? So I started training myself, like use these rubber bands to stretch my feet, and I never had cramps again because I trained my toes with those elastics. So you know, it's all about what you do after ballet. If you just do nothing, you're not going to get better. You need to practice at home. So when I think I was 17, 16, yeah, I was 16, and I just started practicing, like training my toes, doing pointe shoe exercises at home, and I started to be so much better. It was still really hard, of course, doing it in a dance, but I got better, so that's a lot of fun. So that was my 2016 scrapbook. Moving on to the next one, I made this in a previous video. This is just a combined journal from a lot of entries I did in high school. I just brought these little books with me to school and wrote in it like every day, and well, not every day, but kind of a lot. So this is from 2014 till 2015, and I just wrote in here about mental illness. Not really mental illness, but I was really depressed in high school, so this is not a cheery book to look through, but it's nice to have it all together, and it definitely counts as a journal. So the same kind of thing with the next one is this little Barbie notebook, and in high school I had a different cover for it. I just put some wrapping paper around it because I didn't like this, but later I removed it because I really prefer this, because this is from 2004. I remember I was probably like 7 or something. I got this for my birthday. So I'm not going to cover this up. I don't know why I did that. So there are a few diary entries from when I was really young, and after that it's just me writing song lyrics and quotes. Oh, there's a little butterfly in here. It's not a real butterfly, but you know. So I just wrote about my thoughts lyrics, poems, stuff like that. Also, when I was mad at someone, we just put it in here. Yeah, it's kind of like my little burn book. I had to have all these random stickers on it. Okay, so that was that one. Next up, we finally got a real journal again. It says the Marlou Diaries, obviously from the Vampire Diaries, which I loved. I painted the front galaxy, and the back just has quotes on it from music, like Melanie Martinez, and also Alison De Laurentiis quotes, of course. So I used this from July 2015 till July of 2016. Got some pictures of my idols again. You know, if you don't know them, you know them by now, by all my journals, where they're like stuck in there. But I found these pictures that I printed out, and I just glued them in there like last year or something, because it fits the time period and it just makes me really happy. Like, look how happy I look. I was, oh, so in love with that man. Good. I brought this with me on multiple vacations, just writing about all the drama that happened and stuff like that. So I really like this. I added these little tabs. One of my friends used to keep a diary, and she had all these tabs in here, and she said, oh, it's so cool, I can exactly find what I wrote when, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to try it, and like, it's just messy. It's like the definition of trying to organize but then making it more messy. That's what this is, but it doesn't matter. I think it's cute. It's a ring band thing, which I don't use these days, but there's nothing wrong with it. Where did I throw that? Okay, the next one is my first Sims journal. I'm not going to talk a lot about it. It says Kiko, that was my family. Just got names of everyone and all the pictures. Ooh, ow! All the pictures of the people in my family. So all very beautiful family members. All so cute, triplets and twins, and just beautiful girls with long blonde hair, because that was my thing back then. Moving on to this one. This is when I started to use my journal for everything. So this is like my prized possession. Like, I used to skip school, and like all the kids who skip school would like go to the McDonald's or whatever. I would just go in a park and write in my journal. Don't be like me. Do as I say, don't do as I do. What is the saying? I always forget what the saying is. Do as I say, not as I do. I think that's it. Yeah. So it got this little charm of Hello Kitty on it, which is like the cutest thing alive. This deserves a focus moment. So adorable. Like, I got this from like I don't know what these things are called, like vending machines for stuff, like these like gumball machines. You put like €1 in it and then you get a little thingy. And then I got this one, and I always regretted not buying millions of those, because like my family was like, what the fuck, why do you need that, what a waste of money. But this is super cute, and I want to have one on each journal. What else? If anyone knows where to get these little charms, like Hello Kitty or whatever, just something cute, let me know, because I love hanging them off my journals. So I used this journal from July of 2016 to November of 2016, so that's pretty good. This book is from the HEMA. They don't sell them anymore, but I thought I could mention that. I got almost all my journals at HEMA because they were really nice. So yeah. By the way, it says the book, and I'm just obsessed with this one. It's also very like smeared and has like pen on it, but it just feels so lived in, and that's definitely how I feel about this. Like, when I got this book and I wrote in it every day, I just felt like I was growing, you know? And after this, I never stopped journaling again, so that's fucking great. So after that was finished, I jumped into this one, and these covers are pretty similar. Pretty basic, both of them, so maybe they didn't have more vibrant colors in the store. I think that's it, because I was a pretty colorful person. So this one has like a lucky charm on it, which I got from, I want to say who I got it from, but I don't remember. I think it was something that hangs off a gift from someone. I used this one from November 2016, so August of 2017. So this took me a while longer than the last one. And it says, don't judge a book by its first page. And I got a little clover here, which is really cute because now I'm currently obsessed with watching Totally Spies again. So I think that is so cute. And then here I wrote my name with stickers. So another clover. Yeah. I glued some things in there, wrote about my feelings. Yeah, love it. Then I got my sketchbook, which I used from 2016 up till now because I still haven't finished it because I never sketch. So I'm not going to do a sketchbook tour because I don't want to hear that I can't draw. I just don't want to hear it. So I'll do a quick flip through now, just show you how I'm exactly in that position. Like I can draw, but it's not great. This is a self-portrait of me with demon eyes. But the only thing I'm decent at drawing is people. I think this is my favorite drawing because I just like it. So this is my Aquarius drawing. It's really cute. I really like the eye. So I'm an Aquarius, if you haven't guessed it. Oh, I like this one too. This is my portrait of Melanie Martinez. Like I said, I'm not the best drawer, but like for me this is pretty good. You know, I can see that's her. And that's the point.
Nou, gewoon wat ik eigenlijk ook over 10 minuten hier begin te lullen. Maar als je dat niet redt, dan moeten we even kijken. Maar...
Ongeveer.
Oké, dan kan je wel als ik in de badkamer zit. Dat is heel veel.
Kan wel. Ligt aan of je dat gaat zien of niet.
Nee, ik zal niet kloppen.
Oké. Sorry. It's okay.
I just mostly draw people. It's the only thing I like to draw and the only thing I'm reasonably good at. So yeah. Got this. I don't like what it looks like, but I do like the idea of it, you know, with the glitter tears and her happy like, yeah. And then I wanted to practice with watercolor because I've got watercolors, but I don't use them enough. So here I drew room and colored it in. I do really like how this looks. And then I got this portrait of a girl I find on Pinterest. And I got a painting. Oh, and recently I decided to choose an old drawing of mine and redraw it. So this was the drawing. It says everybody believes in love, and then you get all these different type of people. And then I redid it. It's just a lot of fun to do all these emotions and different type of people. So that was a fun practice. Next up is my first ever art journal. I decorated it with cutesy stickers. It says my name. I used this from 2016 to 2017. That's my guess. I really like this one. I've never shared a flip through of it because I do feel a little bit self-conscious about it because back then this was the first ever collage thing I did. So I was really proud of it, and now I'm like on Instagram and I see so many cool collages and I don't want to get judged for something I did. I was really proud of it, you know. I don't want that to get ruined. But if you really want to flip through, let me know and I can do one. I do like it. It's fun. Next up, I got my first bullet journal. This notebook is from the HEMA. Same with this one. Has this gold foil on it. It's cork, right? Cork. It's a weird word. So I didn't really know how to use this because I wasn't the biggest planner, so I ripped out a lot of pages so that it was finished and I could reuse the pages because it's kind of like a yellowy blank pages, so I could use them for other projects. But yeah, I think I did a year in here, or less than a year, I don't know. My current bullet journal is better. It's just let's just say that. Moving on to the next journal, one of my favorites. This one is also from HEMA. Got this beautiful ombre watercolor thing. It used to have a quote on there, but after months of working in here, I was kind of tired of that quote, so I find this beautiful image of this girl and the color matches perfectly with my name. This was from, there was a moment in my life where I was looking through magazines, cutting things out, and I just looked at the word glamour, and I realized that the word glamour has all my letters in it. If you take away the G, it says l'amour, and if you twist that, like glamour is kind of like an anagram for my name, so I thought that was really funny. So I started cutting out all the glamour in the glamour magazines, so that I could have all the letters of my name. I thought that was a fun detail to share, so I put some elastic around it to keep it closed. I got these super cute tags from this sprinkle paper. That's a really fun idea. If you see a paper in a magazine but it's like covered, you can just make the pieces that are empty into these little flaps, because you don't need a lot for it and you still get to use the really cute paper. So this one is a hard one to look through, because in here I had a boyfriend and he broke up with me and I was heartbroken, and I was trying to get myself back together. So like there's some like art in here, and that means a lot to me. Like this one says always won't open new doors, and it, yeah, just all pretty powerful in here, you know, getting strong after all of that. It's a lot. Also the song from Maria Mena, like, and all this time you've added in you, that song got me through the breakup. No, I didn't, but that song hit the feels, you know. So that was this one. Next up, I got another one from Hema. This quality sucks. The front was really soft and cute, but now it's kind of like dirty. It says never sleeping, always dreaming. Pretty decent quote, but the quality of the paper was just really bad. It's almost like a gray color paper. It's like really thin, not nice. So I did some more artsy stuff in here. Poetry, some magazine clippings, some disposable camera pictures, my birthday, my best friend, a Pretty Little Liars collage. Fun fact about me, I've seen the TV show Pretty Little Liars 9 times. This is not a joke, I'm serious right now. Next up, I got this one. After that blue one, I was like kind of done with the quality of Hema, and I went to Action, got this notebook. It used to be this color, but then I got some paint on it, so I painted again. I covered up the, I don't know what was in here, probably like a stupid quote like get organized, I think that was it. I put some fabric on here and letter M and Tinkerbell, and I do like the font, even though I prefer this color pink, but what can you do? So I used this from April till July of 2018, and in this journal it's mostly about my current boyfriend. Mostly just pictures with him and talking about my life. Also got some pages in here that I really like this one. Inhale courage, exhale fear. Love this one. As well as this page. Love it. Got King's Day, my brother, boyfriend. Pictures, striped flowers. Yeah. And after this journal, I decided I wanted a YouTube channel. I had a lot of difficulties with it, so I postponed it a little. But yeah, this is definitely a good time moment, because I went from being very depressed to getting better slowly by slowly. I'm still going, and that's really special. So of that same year, 2018, I decided to make a little journal called Year of My Life. And in here I just wrote down some things about each month. So we got January, February is my birthday month, March, April, May, June, July, August, September is my favorite, so pretty, October, November, and December. So I really like doing this because of course this was my first year with my boyfriend, so I think that's really fun and special to have. The cover is not my favorite. I used to have these little like flowery things on the letters, but I didn't end up liking it, and then I painted over it and it just kind of looks dirty, so I don't know why I did that. And now we're moving on to my most recent journals. This is the first junk journal I ever made, and I love it so much. These little things on the side. It opens with a ribbon. You probably noticed by now, but I sell handmade journals. If you want to check it out, it's Made Journals Shop. Got an insert with an embroidery thing. So I won't show this in too much detail because I have a flip through of this. I'll link it in the eye. I used this journal from July of 2018 to, I don't know. I should definitely recommend you check out the flip through because there are a lot of cute things in here, and I love this journal. This is like my baby. I love it. Next up, I got my December daily. Also got a flip through of this one, so just show you. Made this one myself. So cute. Moving on, another Sims journal. My Flake family used these like snowy glitter on the letters because that matches. By the way, some side information. Flake was my biggest family I've ever had. It had like 16 generations. Pretty cool, by the way. I play Sims 3, not Sims 4. If you're a Sims 3 stan, please let me know. And next up, I got this little pocket notebook. This one is from Hema. I decided to add some lace and a sticker, and I love this one. Lilac is my favorite color, alongside with pink. So yeah, love that. This is August till January 2018-2019. I just kept this in my nightstand and wrote about it when I needed to. This is so cute. It's mostly just writing and some planning, and here and there a business card or something like that. I got this notebook. This is my previous list notebook. Also used to write in here when I needed to write a card to someone. I just write it in here first to see if I liked it or what needs changing. I also wrote down what I spent, stuff like that. This is also from Hema. Next up, I got my Beauty and the Beast junk journal. Super cute, I love it. I also got an entire flip through of this one as well. So this is from January 2019 until May of 2019. So yeah, definitely check out this flip through, it's really cute. By the way, there are two flip throughs because there are two inserts. And then my other junk journal, The Little Mermaid. Love this one as well. So got a flip through on this one, or multiple ones. So cute. So yeah, check that out. Next up, I got this journal. I recently did a flip through on this, so you can check that out as well. And this one is from October and November of 2019. And then the last journal is a journal I'm currently finishing. This is my personal journal, and it's from Gorgeous. It's beautiful. I love it so much. So I just write in here about all my feelings and stress and pain and just everything. And I try to write every day, and that's a lot of fun. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this. Please let me know how many journals you got and if you think this is a lot. So I started in 2012 when I was 11 years old. So this is all 9 years of journaling, 29 journals. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, please let me know if you like this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more of me, you can also follow me on Instagram. It's Made Journals Low Bar. You know, I recently found out that it isn't low bar. This underscore. I was like googling, low bar is the same as underscore, right? I couldn't find that, so maybe I've been saying it wrong for an entire year and nobody corrected me. You can also follow me on Instagram. It's mayjournals_, and I'd love to see you next time. Bye!